Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stead and today I'm presenting you my latest mod, the Stead. So what you basically have to do is go to the Veterans War Maidens blacksmith shop and just inform you because I invented this myself. Every single mod that contains the keys to the house would be made with the same technique of casting the keys instead of buying the keys directly, because it's not possible in the game. I don't know why Bethesda decided to do that in the first place, but you can't just go to the merchant and say, oh, I want to purchase the house, just give me the key and take my money. So in order to do that you have to mess with the scripts, so I didn't want to do that, to make my mods as independent as possible, so you don't have to actually go and search for any additional content which might be deleted or might be moved to another site or might be charged, so you have to pay for it. Now everything's free and you can enjoy my mods. So let's go to talk to Adrienne, as she's the only merchant in the Skyrim which can give you the key casting mold. So you're gonna see how it works. She's mostly outside doing something like sharpening her weapons, and that's okay. So what does she have for sale? Okay, so skip down to Misk and search for this one, key casting unit TRS. TRS standing for the Stead. So what you're basically gonna get is an ingot looking thing, but it's representing the mold, casting mold. So is the price. The price may vary based on your skills and based on your other mods. If you have something like price changing, you know, price editing, anything that could affect your prices would certainly make this price higher or lower. But make sure that you can part with this money, because in most of the cases, if you haven't fixed this, or if you haven't downloaded any mod which is gonna fix this, you have to forget about this money, because in most of the cases the maximum the merchant can have at the moment and trade with it is about 32,000 septims, you know, so that's peak. Alright, since I got the money, I'm gonna purchase this. Alright, I purchased it, and as you can see, my money is okay, it's correct. And then go to the books and buy this one, casting TRS key recipe. So it has some value as well, and all of the prices will be evaluated correctly. So for each and every single item that I place inside a house, and the house itself would be evaluated, and then the total price would come in a key casting mold. So you're basically buying the key, but you have to make it yourself. And to make sure you have to pay for the house, I've done that, because hiding the key is one of the simplest ways to actually implement the key, you know, to make the key. You hide it somewhere near the house and then just make a note that you have to purchase in order to find out where the key is. But that's unsafe, since some people can really discover the location and then let all people know where the key is located, and then basically you're getting the house for free. You know, you can find the key and you have the key, so you didn't pay for anything, and legally the house is yours. But I avoid such situation, and I make what Bethesda failed to do, and that's to sell the key. So let's go on purchasing. And the good thing is that you can craft the key immediately here. Use her forge, then skip the Misk and craft the keys. So you need steel ingot, silver ingot, war metal ingot, and key casting ingot TRS. TRS is the Stead. So each and every single mod that will contain any house key would use the same technique that I invented just for this occasion. So that's my invention, just to know. So if you see anyone else using this same technique, you can report it back to me, because that's my invention. Alright, so do you want to create this item? Yeah, certainly. So I got it. I created my key, and then what I'm gonna do is go straight to the location. As you can see, it's a little bit farther from the Markoth towards the Riften. Alright, so towards the east. And it's near the Reachwater Rock. So the Reach Stead, it makes sense because it's in the Reach region. So let's travel to the location and let me show you what have I made. Yep, you're here. And I forgot to close the gate when I was testing if everything's alright. And as you can see at the first glance, everything looks neat because that's what it's meant to be. And take a look at this unique Markoth themed fence. Isn't it beautiful? So you have some wood, you have stone, you have shield themed of the Markoth. You have this staircase which is quite steep and quite long, but I had to do it since you couldn't get up there easy without them. So let's unlock the gate. Alright, unlock with the Reach Stead key. So I did this just to show you that the key is working. Even the chicken hiding place or house is locked with this key. So I actually closed the door and then it unlocked. So you have this hot tub here, and as you can see it's working. You can actually swim in it. It's quite deep at some point right here, and if you take the Lydia, the things might turn upside down, and I don't want to talk about what can happen. I'm sure you know, but that's your thing. Keep it in secrecy. Alright, so you have this little planters here, which is quite large as you can see. You can plant as much as 55 plants, different or the same ones. You have this bear sleeping. That's from the bear that I killed. I found him here and I said, you're not supposed to be in here, and then I killed him. Alright, more planters here. I planted everything so you can see, but no, it didn't really grow. So okay, it'll grow eventually. 2 more planters right here. Haven't planted anything now. So let's unlock the Reach Stead house. Let me first show you this little thing. That's only an ornament, but it's a good decoration for your porch. You have this functioning sitting bench, as you can see. Take a look at Lydia. She's really glitchy girl, and she can do no one else can, and that's to go straight through the porch. But don't worry, you're not gonna experience the same things as Lydia because she's not from this world. You know, she can even go through hay. So that's cool. You have this target, you can practice your marksman skills. And talking about this skull, it's a mammoth skull, real one in the full scale, and it costs 500 septims to have this at your porch. So that's why this all is so expensive. You have this tanning rack, it's functioning as you can see. So I'm gonna show you around everything and let you know that everything works. So you can't say this doesn't work. So workbench works, tanning rack works, greenstone works. So you can't blame me if something's not working properly. That's gonna be up to your PC or something. A little planter here, forge. It's an ordinary blacksmith forge. It's working as you can see, and we have the smelter right here, which you can use to melt the ores into the ingots, which is working flawlessly. So planters works. You can harvest and it works, so that's okay. It doesn't really show the after picture of something harvested already, so I don't know why is that happening. Yeah, you can harvest it 2 times. Wow. I don't know if it's do nothing. I don't know if it's about my mods or something else, but I can't recall downloading any mods that could interfere with this. So I don't know. I'll leave it as a mystery. So you have these beautiful chickens, and I forgot to show you the chicken nests. You have the chicken nests, which you can use to harvest the eggs from the chickens. Come on, Lydia, don't stand in my way. You have this 2 ropes. I don't know, you can hang your clothes there, or it's just for the safety, so you don't fall down. Although you could fall down right here, but that's okay. Juniper trees, okay, that's cool. You have 2 cows. Isn't this beautiful? When it's a sunny day and when it's a day in general, you can see a lot more beautiful picture. See this little river, that bridge, those mountains, mountain chains, clouds, everything's just more beautiful when it's day. And it's quite cloudy tonight, but okay. Anyway, it's a good she's already waiting me in the hot tub, so I have to hurry up. I have some other things to do. Okay, let's go inside the house. Wow, and as soon as you enter the house, the large antlers are looking back to you. So I've done this for a decoration, but it's a cool thing. As you can see, everything's even more neat inside. So you have these 2 displays, which uses the same key for the house and for the property to be unlocked. So you can unlock them. I'm just showing you that they work, so that's okay. You have these 2 large bottles of in size drinks. So Blackbriar Reserve Inn. You're not gonna find it anywhere else in the game, just in this house, and just these 2 bottles. You know, these 2 distinctive bottles. So it's a unique thing, and the inns have it, you know, but you won't find it. Cooking pot, it's working, so that's okay. You know, the fireplace. Fire is constantly burning, so can't put it out. And as you can see here, the wall of the fireplace was slightly curved, but I had to make it straight. So, what's the best material? A luxury moonstone. So that's okay. More Blackbriar reserves. And if you think about the price, why is the price so high? That's because it's my other mod, which you can download in Nexus mods as well. It's called the high price, higher food price, something like that. But I'll include it in the description of this video. So what you have here is the dining place. Isn't it beautiful? Now everything's pickable, everything's collectible. So you can take the plate, you can take the bottles, you can take whatever you like, and you can sit on a chair. That's great. You can take a look from here. Everything's made perfectly with the perfection. As I'm a perfectionist, I like the things to look smooth, neat. And as for the place, it's not really a spacious thing, you know, and I don't know why can't you pass through this. Yeah, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I mostly can't, but you don't have to look anything from here, so that's okay. You don't have to be there. More bottles, more wines, more ales, meats, that. You have the flour, so you can make pretty much everything you need. So that was the dining place. Alright, so let's go in the lab and kitchen, which requires a key from the property once again. Chandeliers. That's great. So this was made from the moonstones as well. So it looks quite beautiful. You can close it and you have some kind of a privacy, you know, but you can see who's in the house. So that's okay. You have this chest right here and it's named the Reed Stead chest. It uses the same key. So I didn't want to make every single thing requiring the different key, so you would be mad at me. Oven. This looks cool, and the only thing that this thing requires is a Hardfire DLC, but I'm sure you have that. You have the Alchemy Lab, which is a quite lucrative business. You know, you can earn a lot of money by doing the alchemy. So if you don't know how to earn the money, just become an alchemist and you solved it. So you have these functioning barrels, which are empty. You have these little ones and these big ones. You have arcane enchanter table that works. Once again, everything works. Let me show you the barrels. They work as well. So that's cool. Just was unlocked. We tested that. Door works. And cooking pot works. So let's go upstairs to the bedroom. You have this beautiful double bed. I don't know whether if not you're gonna marry a woman and bring her here. So I made this double bed for you and your women. Isn't this cool? These little beams, wooden beams, are perfectly fitting inside the space. So you have a nice little carpet, and even the end tables are requiring the same key from the property. So once again, showing you that they work. You can unlock them and you can sleep. So I slept once in this house. So that's all. It works. So you've seen it all. You can test it yourself and you can play it yourself. And if you notice anything wrong with this, please report it back to the Nexus page on my bug report, and I'm gonna be glad to respond and to try to fix what's wrong. So that was all for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and don't forget to go to my Nexus page and like my other mods and write the comments down below whether or not you like it and what else could I made that'd be interesting to you. And like this video, subscribe to my channel and help me grow to 1,000 so I could really earn something from this, since I'm spending a lot of time doing these mods and doing the things for you. So you can appreciate it in some kind of way. So that was all for this video and I hope to see you soon. Stay tuned.